The mystery of KAL Flight 007 still haunts me because my father was working for the CIA and he was scheduled to be on that flight, as I said in my other video. I don't know what Wikipedia is talking about. It said that it took off from New York, it was going to Seoul, South Korea, and it was making a stop in Anchorage, Alaska. That's entirely wrong because my father was on a CIA mission and he was out of the country for 2 weeks in Seoul, South Korea, and I know he was. He went to other places in Korea and South Korea too. Eventually he started working for Korean heavy metal industries for 5 years. But he was out of the country on a 2-week stretch, and then on the night he was supposed to return on KAL-007. My mother was pacing the floor until she got a phone call from my father, and I talked to my father said he was in Seoul, South Korea. He wasn't in New York, because if he was in New York he could have taken a taxi or the Long Island Expressway or the Long Island Railroad home. We were living in Syosset, Long Island. He said he would be out of the country in Seoul, South Korea for another week because he said his company, the CIA, called him and told him not to board the flight 10 minutes before he was supposed to get on the flight. I don't know, because nobody obviously warned Larry McDonald, so it was definitely an assassination of Senator Larry McDonald, who I don't know anything about, because if the CIA could call, the company could call my father and tell him not to board 10 minutes because it's a doomed spy flight, and let all those 247 civilians, my father said, were just doomed because we didn't even use military personnel to board. They also let Senator Larry McDonald board. Now, it was taken off from Seoul, South Korea. Whether it made, I don't know where Larry McDonald boarded. I have no idea, because my father says he was going to board the plane 007 in Seoul, South Korea. As far as I know, when he called, he said he was in Seoul, South Korea. He wasn't in Anchorage. So I don't know how all Larry McDonald and him got together, but I know the company sure let Larry McDonald boarded, and when I asked my father what happened, he said that it was inclement weather. We were using it as a spy flight because the Soviets were building nuclear weapons in the Sakhalin Islands, and we wanted pictures, and we knew it was a doomed flight. That's why they told me not to board. And I said, you let all those other people die? And Larry McDonald, he said, yeah, it's just the way it goes, and I was quite shocked. Wikipedia should update their website because they don't have the information right.